I'm gonna mute y'all. Let me mute. Actually, if you guys can try to like mute yourselves, that would be great. Let me mute. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This part is not going to be too intense, but we're just gonna record it so that people who can't be on right now can go ahead and watch it. So this is just going to be a newbie Ruby training, and for a lot of y'all, you guys are already going Ruby, but this is going to be beneficial for you guys to hear how to train so that you can help your new people go Ruby. So when you first get started in the business, like the first thing on your mind should be to go Ruby. Like there's no, I just want to like build a website, or I just want to set myself up, or I just want to use a product for 90 days and see how it goes. No, like if you really are joining for the income, then you need to go Ruby. Ruby is the foundation of every rank in the company. So Ruby is essentially going to give you an advantage, because when you go Ruby, then you're going to help the people on your team. You're going to help 3 people on your team go Ruby. And while everybody is going Ruby, that's how you're going to be able to climb up the ranks. So Emerald is only 2 rubies on their team. Diamond is essentially 3 rubies on the team. Double diamond is 1, 2, 3 is I think 5 rubies. So it's like to go double diamond, which double diamonds make an average of $4K a month. All you need is 5 rubies. So you only need 5 people in your life, or that you know or don't know or will know, who want to make an extra $500 a month. That's it. And at this point, you're able to make an extra $4,000 a month simply because you've invested in helping 5 people on your team make an extra $500 a month, right? So, and we can look at the chart because, just so I believe that double diamond is 5 rubies. Either way, the way that you're going to climb in the company and start hitting your income goals is by helping other people hit their income goals. So when you first join, the first thing that you think to do is, okay, how do I make money? Like, how do I start making money? How do I start, making X amount of dollars? And you look at the comp plan and you see that the way that you really, really promote in the company and like really start making the money is by helping as many people as you can. So you're either helping, people with the products and start to actually work on their goals. And then you're helping, because of the new compensation plan, you're helping like very few people, right, who are serious about earning income to be able to actually, I don't see it on here. Okay, so you're helping very few people, right? So let's talk about what that looks like. So here, let me turn my camera. Oh. So here are like essentially, and this is from Patrice's training, which I'm going to send you guys the exact link for, if Chanel, if you can put that in the chat. We're going to send the exact link where she kind of breaks this down. But essentially, this is like the Cliff Notes version, right? 3 easy steps to go Ruby, okay? And essentially, you can unlock Ruby in 1 week. The way that they've changed the compensation plan, this is how it's possible. Because now they're giving people an option to new people when they get started. They're giving people an option to automatically boost their kit and get so many products in their kit that can essentially, when you boost your kit for six, I think you join for $20. I think you can boost it at 400 for like $600, but you're buying $600 worth of product that if you sold all of that product, you would make 10K. Like you would set yourself up to be making 10K. And that's like a huge like investment. So here, the first step is to boost your package and unlock your product credit. Okay. So meaning when you get your pack for $20. If you're only spending $20 to set yourself up for income, you might as well boost your pack, get some more products on hand so that you are not just sitting around with like a month's worth of product. Get some more products, spend an extra, $30, $40, $50 and get some product. So every person who joins has an opportunity to go ahead and boost their kit. So this is the difference between quantity versus quality. So quantity meaning you're signing everybody up for $20 and everybody is just getting started with like the four different options, and then everybody's focusing on trying to get their shopping spree, and then you are probably signing 10 or 15 people. Quality is you sign about 4 to 5 people who are very serious about earning, and they see the dollar signs that can be made simply by boosting their kit. So there's different options to boost your kit. You don't have to go in and take the 400 boost. There's so many different ways that they can boost. There's about like 3 different starter packs that they can get to boost. Anytime that they boost, that's volume coming in with them. And that's going to easily set you up to go Ruby. So that's step number 1. Joining, letting them see that they have, when they boost, they're going to save, like on top of our regular 40% off, they're going to save money just by boosting and getting more product for a little amount of money. And then you help them get their shopping spree. Step number 2, you're racing to 400 to 500. So notice that this doesn't say 400, and that is something that Patrice is doing a little bit differently. So instead of focusing now on 400, which is the regular qualified box, go ahead and challenge your each of your 3 people. Mind you, you only need 3 people for Ruby now. You don't need 5, you don't need 17, you don't need 6, you need 3. So instead of trying to, hit them at minimum, get them at 500. Why? Because if everybody is at 500, mind you, if everybody boosts, if you boost and come in, maybe if you boost with like the minimum starter pack, I think the minimum starter pack, let me see here, is going to be, I think maybe an extra 100 in volume. Let's go ahead and look here. Let's pretend that let's look at the boost option. Save and continue. Yeah, so then I'm going to pick this one and save and continue. I want to see the boost option. Let me make something up. Who cares? I wonder if it'll let me save and continue. So basically, I can probably find it in a different screen. So going back to here, let's just say one of the boosts, because I think that I want to try it, might be like anywhere between like 50 to 100. Maybe let's just say if it was like the smallest one that you can boost was 100 BB. So this means that this person, your friend Sarah, is signing up, and you tell her the value about boosting her kit so that she has more product that she can either sell or start getting started on her results that she can easily sell and just make cash in hand. You go ahead and tell her she can boost her kit for like another $100 or whatever. And then let's just say she's bringing 100 BV. So that means you have one person in this spot who's coming in with 100 BV. And then next thing you know, you're racing to 500, right? So you're helping her get her 4 loyal customers so she can get her shopping spree so she can earn like more products. And then you're helping her race to 500. Why 500? Because as a Ruby, you need 3 people on your chart, but you need at least 2,000 in group volume. Okay, so you need 2,000 in group volume. And so what that means is that if you only need 3 people at 300, at 400, that's only what, 1,200 that you're bringing in. So where are you going to get the rest of the 800 that you need? Where are you guys going to get it? So either it's just going to have to come from anywhere outside. See, 2,000. So 400, 400, 400 is a qualified leg, right? And notice how they don't have 400 underneath here. And that's on purpose because you don't have to stay at 400. And in fact, if you got everybody to 500, then that would be 1,500. But if everybody went ahead and boosted their kit, that would be an extra 300, which is 1,800, right? And then that's literally not counting any of your own personal orders. So essentially, that would be an easier way to go Ruby, simply by introducing your new people to the opportunity to boost their kit. But then you're also, instead of just waiting on a 400 box, you're going ahead and saying, actually, this is going to be a 500 box. So I'm going to help this person get more customers. Either they're going to bring in, maybe they trying some products on their own. They're bringing whatever little volume that they have coming in. And then we're going to help them get to 500. So that means you are essentially helping this one person make more money. Instead of 4 loyal customers or getting their, you're helping them bring in more loyal customers so that they can even see a bigger check. And then essentially you're going to do that. You're going to simultaneously help these 3 people get to 500. And when you help these 3 people get to 500, you're going to be able to get to 2,000 a lot quicker. So much quicker versus enrolling 400 new customers. You can essentially do that in about half the effort. And this was designed to be able to promote in half the effort anyway. And with these new boost options, you're going to be able to do that. So let me go back to... So that's part number 2. Just go ahead and race to 500. Make it easier. Make it easier on yourself. Go ahead and concentrate more volume under your 3 people. And then next thing you know, what you do is you teach 3 people how to do the same thing. So essentially, you're boosting you're joining, you're boosting your pack, you're telling your person to go, you're helping your person race to 500. And then now you're going to tell them, hey, now we want to help you go Ruby. And now we want to help you teach 3 people how to join, boost their pack, and race to 500. And next thing you know, you're going to be like, this was designed that you can literally pop a Ruby in 1 week. And it doesn't mean that it's crazy amount of effort. No, it just means that you're finding quality people who are serious about their goals and are going to be buying, multiple products. There are people who are going to say, like, yes, I want to try the collagen. I want to try this. I want to try that. I'm ready. I'm serious about results. And then that's how you can get each person started racing to 500, get your 2,000 minimum requirement met. Bam, you're Ruby. So this is essentially how this looks like. Let me make sure I can make this bigger. Open new window. All right, so this is essentially how it looks like, okay? So you have 500 because that's your own personal goal. Go ahead, you get 500. You help this person get 500. You help this person get 500. You help this person get 500. That's Ruby. So your new person, you help them get 500, and you help them get, introduce the opportunity to 3 people, and all those 3 people should be coming in with 500. Not coming in, but they can boost their pack, and they should all be racing to 500. There is nobody extra on your team. This is only this is only 4 people. That's you and 3 business partners. And all of you guys' goal is to get to 500. You're trying to get your group volume to 500. And if some of you guys have been in the business for a little bit, you have other customers placed in other areas that you guys probably already have group volume somewhere, maybe coming in from somewhere else that's not these 3 people. So that all counts in your group volume. Maybe you have 200 group volume coming in from outside. So that means you only need to worry about an extra 300. So all of these people, your partner, your family, potentials, like these are the people that you could, who are essentially buying from you. And so to really break this down, this is Patrice right here. And we're going to share the link. So, she's okay. So it's in the group. So to really break this down, essentially all you need to really make this simple, all you need is 5 customers who ordered the cleanse, the Thermal Fight X, and the Fat Fighters. Or you can get 3 customers who order the keto coffee, a whole month supply of keto coffee, and the chocolate greens. Was it, and then Thermal Fight? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Thermal Fight X. So here, you can get 3, you can either help your people get 5 people, your newbies, you can help your people, 5 newbies get cleanse because everybody needs a detox. You can help these 5 people get, these 5 customers, your newbies, you want one customer to get cleanse. You want them to get the Thermal Fight X, and you want them to get the Fat Fighters. You only need 5 of that, and that person is going to be at close to 500 on top of whatever it is that they ordered. Or you can get 3 customers to order a month supply of the keto coffee, meaning 2 bags, the chocolate greens, because we know that keto coffee tastes so much better with the chocolate greens, and they might as well get their fruits and veggies in, and the Thermal Fight X. So you're essentially breaking this down into 2 different weight loss packages. You can say, hey, do you drink coffee? Then great. You need the keto coffee, you need the chocolate greens, and you need the Thermal Fight X if you're really serious about losing, that 50 pounds in 90 days. Great. You don't drink coffee? Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to set you up with the 2-day detox. We're going to set you up with the Thermal Fight X and the Fat Fighters to really get you detoxing and losing that weight. So these are the 2 different weight loss packages that when you help 5 people, but what didn't we bring in, Chanel, that yesterday? Mm-hmm. How much BV was that? 150? 156. You got, because you a month supply of coffee, a Thermal Fight X, a cleanse, green, and she got the greens. So that was 156, right? So that was 156. So what's 156 times 5?
780.
780. So that was one customer who was like really ready for results. And we told, like, literally the call was simple. On the call, it was very simple. She asked about her goals. She said, you know, this is how much I'm trying to lose. Okay, great. These are the products that you're going to need. And this is what it's going to do for you. So how soon are you looking to place your order? Great. You can do it now. Great. Let's go ahead and walk you through. Add this to your cart, add this to your cart, add this to your cart, add this to your cart. Customer happily checked out, happily agreed to the auto shipment. 156 times 5, that's literally 700. That's under one person. 700. All we need is 500. So if you had 156 times 4, and that is what, a month supply of the coffee, chocolate greens, 624. That's still more than what we need.
She got the thermophyte too. As we said, thermophyte.
Yeah, thermophyte X, chocolate greens, keto coffee, and she added the cleanse. So you see, we only need 3 customers underneath this, and this will boost you to 500. Okay, so essentially, for all my ladies on this call and on the team who is serious about going Ruby, this is it. This is literally it. So either grab you 3 customers who want to do the first weight loss package. Grab you somebody who's going to get the month supply of the coffee, the chocolate greens, and the thermophyte X. Get yourself to 500 yourself if it's not coming anywhere else on your chart, you know, and then go ahead and set up your newbies with the weight loss customers. This person came from a HAP, right? Mm-hmm. So the HAP for the thermophyte X, what you do is you hop on the phone with them, you ask them what is it that they're looking to do, what are their goals, what are they struggling with. You go ahead and say, this is what you need. And you go ahead and check them out. That's it. Check them out. And that's probably the 4th time that you've done that? Yeah, 4 or 5. So it's like, we don't have to be nervous about people saying, you know, I can't afford it. No, people are going to spend on what they want to spend on. That's not our decision. We let them know, like, hey, if you're really looking for these results, these are the products that you need. Because if we have to be honest, we're using all of these products. Like, we're not just using thermophyte X. We're taking the greens and the coffee every day. We're not just using the cleanse. We're taking the fat fighters. So we're using a combination of these products because all of them have different benefits. And if anybody takes vitamins on a day-to-day basis, you know that you don't just take one vitamin. You know that you have like 15 different vitamins that you're taking every day for different reasons. And so this is what these packages are. They're different benefits that you can put them all together, and that can already qualify you, and you can hit Ruby. And that was all it took. So next thing you know, you're hitting Ruby, you're on your way to Emerald, you're on your way to Diamond. All right. So that's it. That is a training. So if y'all can unmute yourself, are there any questions? Did you want to add anything to that, Chanel?
No. Well, yeah, like, you know, like we already said, or just like put emphasis, like, don't worry about anyone's budget. Like, that's not your business. You're not here for that. Like, Apple don't care if you can't afford this iPhone XR. Like, they're gonna recommend accessories, this, that, and the third. And when people are serious about their weight loss, they're gonna put in the work, they're gonna put in the effort and really invest in themselves, because like, you really gotta make it clear, like, this is an investment. Like, you want this weight off, like, okay, here's a thermophyte X. Well, what will go great is a detox, you know, to reset and reboot your body. Or if you drink and if you drink coffee, then just like, okay, like, let's swap it out for something that's gonna burn the fat and really also like suppress your appetite as well, and like just add in your 2 cents and add in like how you really like it. How, like, for me, like when I take the keto coffee, I don't be hungry, and that leads me to have like a later lunch as well. And so just finding, like, really just talking to the people and get them to talk first. Like, ask them, so like, what are your goals? Like, how many pounds are you looking to lose? And with that, that's how you're going to make the recommendations and then like customize the pack And yeah, very simple, very easy. You just get them on the phone, you know.
So can you, for those people who like feel like they can't or they like don't know how they can do this, you know, can you just kind of
Do
walk
like
them?
upselling?
Yeah, like go ahead and kind of walk them through like a very simple, like this is how I get them to order these products.
Well, okay, so I ask them when we get on the phone, like make it like cordial, like casual, and I ask them their goals, and then they'll tell me, and then they'll get them talking first is really helpful. And so with that, like let's say like my one of my the last like woman yesterday, she was talking about like and ask them how's they're eating, and so she said, oh, I eat terrible chips, this, that, and the third, and so I'm like, do you drink coffee? And then she's like, yeah, okay, well, keto coffee. And then in terms of like eating, I would suggest like the greens on something to keep you hydrated, even to hydrate, and get you to snack on something like an alternative, you know. And then yeah, that's really it. I just get to it depends on the person.
Yeah,
and
so
just hearing out their goals and then seeing what we have to swap that out and substitute what they already do.
So it's really just substituting.
Yeah,
and then
really simple.
And then how do you walk them through the order? Can you explain that real quick?
About adding things to the cart?
Yeah, just like what's your process of actually placing the order with them?
Okay, so we're on the phone still. So I'm like, okay, like I'll send you my website and I'll stay on the phone and I'll help you add everything. Is that okay? They'll say yes, send them the website. And then I'll send them like walk through each section. Like I usually like have my website open on my phone just to make sure I'm not like getting confused. And so I'm like, okay, like let's go to this shop section. And then a lot of like what we have in the what's hot section is like actually like what's hot and like what I usually like go by, like the detox, the hair, skin, and nails, the keto coffee, the greens, and then like the thermophyte. And so I just be like, oh, add the greens to your cart, add 2 keto coffees if you want to drink it like every day, so you get a 1 month supply, and then go back and then add like the detox and then go back. And then they'll have their cart and then they'll see like, oh, like this is a lot. And I'm like, yeah, like you're getting like for those 4 products, it's like how much is it? It's like 1-2 something with like tax. And so instead of like you're getting my 40% off discount as well, and that's major savings because like these products would be like about like $400 without the discount. Plus, like I tell them like you're getting 10% back in perk points and the savings program. Plus, like we can tailor it each month to like what you have and what you don't like. So you're getting major savings. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then just stay on the phone with them and make sure you get their order confirmation too as well. That way, and that way you know and they know like, okay, like I submitted the order, and make sure they do the electronic signature. And just stay on the phone with them and just like talk and tell them how excited you are for them to try their new products, and just to let them know like when it should let you tell them. I tell them, let me know when it ships out, and when you get it, that way I can send you instructions on how to like make your coffee, how to detox, and like how to do this, that, and the third. And so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so that is it. That's been working. And then just like Patrice uploading this was just confirmation that what you know that what has been working is like what we should be doing, right? So that's gonna be the best, easiest, most stressless way to go Ruby, because instead of like 50 single thermophyte X customers, you can honestly have three people who are serious about getting some weight loss results, and you already filled up a box at 500, not at 400. 500. What's do 80 plus 30 plus 30, 140 times 3, 420, right?
So then you get like 2 people who want to do like hair.
No, that's 420. So at 3 customers for keto coffee, chocolate greens, and Thermofy X, that's $420 that you're bringing in if you have 3 customers, keto coffee, a month supply, keto coffee, chocolate greens, and Thermofy X. So that means to get your people to 500, they're bringing in 80 BV. So that means that they've either purchased 80 BV or they at least have their auto shipment, right? That's what that's set up to do. But even if those 3 customers, like how Chanel sets them up, she adds the detox cleanse in that because it is important to cleanse. That's already going to be 3 times 36. What's 3 times 36?
108.
108 plus 420.
528.
528, exactly. So yeah, it's a win-win. All right, so any questions? You guys can unmute yourself. Any questions about this training? Everybody feel like they kind of know and understand everything that I went through?
Yeah, I understand it.
Okay, awesome. Do you think, does this kind of make it simpler for you guys?
I would say so, but the upsell would just have to be more so like a practice thing. I feel like personally,
A
for
what?
me, like a practice thing for
Yeah.
me,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like upselling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta do it.
Yeah. And for sure, it's going to be a practice. You can hop on a 3-way call so that you have like that support just so you can hear. But literally the exact way that Chanel said it on this call is like how she does it. It's literally saying like, okay, I'm hearing what you're saying, and what we're going to do is we're going to swap what you're doing with healthier alternatives. And that person is ultimately going to decide, what they want or what they don't want. But they're never going to want something that you don't present to them. That's for sure. If you never tell them about how they can replace their coffee, how they can get their fruits and veggies in, how they can get the detox in, they're never going to want it. So really just kind of like, if you stick to these like packages that's working for the team, if you stick to like these things go well together, you just let them know that they're working well together, then that person can go ahead and be like, oh, okay, well, I definitely want these 3, maybe not that one, right? Or I definitely want all of these, or I'll take the first 2. That is completely up to that customer, but you're doing them a higher service by recommending the products that are actually going to give them those results, and actually going to help them maintain their results.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But that was good feedback, so thank you for sharing that. Anything else? Do you have, Angelica, do you have a Ruby chart printed out that you're working from?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have it filled out?
Yes, I do.
Do you have your volume that you need?
Yep. Me and Raven had did that the other day.
Perfect. Yeah, Raven is awesome for that. So perfect. So this is gonna kind of like, looking at those numbers, 400 that you need. Go ahead, just focus on either 3 customers who if they drink coffee, that's only 3 customers. If they don't drink coffee, they focus on 5 people, and it can start off from a HAP. It can start off from the Thermophyte HAP, because those people You know, I got to be honest, those people who are looking for weight loss, they want to lose more than 31 pounds. And they've probably tried it all, but they've never committed to a system. And what we're offering them is a system. And most weight loss packages, because trust me, my mom has been trying to lose weight for since all my life. And she would pay $300 to thousands of dollars on packages for the month. So the value that we offer them is so, you know, to be able to pay shy of, you know, $200 is amazing, because the value that they're getting, the products, the ingredients, it's incredible. It's incredible. And so you're in a position to be able to help these people. So I would definitely, the strategy to go about this is to go and keep doing those halves. That's working for it's still working. Keep doing those halves, do it double time, do it triple time to really get to your goal by the end of the month. We still have 12 more days. Keep doing those halves, asking people to post for you. Raven brought a good point up the other day. Some people are going to be like, hey, I already posted for you. When's the raffle? The raffle is going to be at the end of the month. So go ahead and say, hey, you know, the raffle is scheduled for, we're going to announce the winner at this time. I'm not, you know, to be honest, a lot of people are getting involved. If you want to double your chances of winning, you can do you mind if I send you another post and I'll enter your name twice? That's it. You know, submit their name twice. Last month I had to submit somebody's name 5 times because she posted for me, you know, something like 5 times. And so she ended up winning something. So that is like that strategy for the host of posts. And then for offline, you want to go ahead, just like ask people to, you know, be product testers for you, or just like have like a home, you know, invite people. We're really trying to challenge ourselves too, for those of us who are like trying to get more offline too, is, you know, challenge yourself, like have a girls' night, invite people over, ask somebody to host something for you, and you're bound to meet somebody who's serious about trying to lose weight. And that could be your 5th customer right there. All right. Are there any questions, comments, feedback, concerns? And if you guys have feedback, you guys have to unmute yourselves so I can hear you. All right. So if there's no comments, questions, feedback, so we just sent you guys the link so you guys can watch the training by Patrice. I think it's like 30 minutes long. 30 minutes quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you guys these images that Chanel screenshotted from the Zoom training. And you guys can just save it. And I will upload this training to YouTube and have you guys just send it to your team. Anybody who's like really, like literally send it to anybody, because I don't know, not one person who could not use $500 who joined. The minimum you want is at least 500. I mean, some people join for 200, but you might as well go for 500, and on your way you'll hit your goal. So all right, so I'll send over that to you, and that is all. If you guys don't have any other questions, so we're gonna go ahead and end the recording and end the call. All right. Good night.
Bye.